Hello, welcome to yet another exciting question. We want to solve this nice algebraic expression 3 raised to power x plus 3 raised to power x equal to 100. We want to solve for the value of x, so we have solution. The first approach is to have our question written first. So we want to solve for x. So the first approach is to consider the left hand side. Having that 3 raised to power x is common, we can factor that out first. We have 3 raised to power x into bracket 1 plus 1 equal to 100. So 1 plus 1 makes the next step to become 3 raised to power x, then multiply by 2 equal to 100. So we want to isolate this 3 raised to power x. So to do that, we need to divide both sides by 2 to get rid of this 2. So we divide by 2, we divide by 2. This cancel out this 2, then we are left with 3x equal to this divided by this at the right hand side, 100 divided by 2, then we have 50. So having gotten to this step, the next approach we can approach this question this step with is to apply the log identity. So here we apply the log. So we have log of 3 raised to power x equal to log of 50. So for the left hand side, we move this x to the base using the identity, which implies if you have log of a can be written as n log of a. So if we use this identity, then our left hand side becomes x log of 3 equal to log of 50. So the one thing we also need to do is we can simplify this right hand side, log 50. So to simplify that, we have x log 3 equal to log, so log 50 can simply be simplified as 5 multiplied by 5, then multiply by 2. Okay, and for the right hand side, to get the next step, we also apply this log identity, which implies if you have log of a multiplied by b, you can write it as log of a plus log of b. So using this identity, we use it to approach the right hand side. And our next step becomes x log 3 equal to log 5 plus log 5 plus log 2. So now from here, we want to isolate x. Then we divide both sides by log 3. Divide by log 3. Divide by log 3. So this log 3, we go with this log 3. Then we are left with x equal to, so we have this. So this gives us 2. Okay, log 5 becomes, this 2 log 5 now becomes 2. So we can write that as 2 log 5 plus log 2 over log 3. Okay, 2 log 5 plus log 2 over log 3. And we can also write this as 2 log 5 over log 3 plus log 2 over log 3, which is the value of x. And we can put this properly using another identity of log, which implies if you have the log of a over log of b, you can write it as log base b a. So we want to use this identity to express this and this. So x becomes x equal to 2 log base 3 5 plus log base 3 2, and this will be the value of x in this question. So let's verify our value of x. So let's check for x. To check for the value of x, so from our previous question, 3 raised to power x plus 3 raised to power x equal to 100. So input our value of x over here. So we now have 3 raised to power 2 log base 3 5, 3 raised to power 2 log base 3 5 plus log base 3 2, then plus 3 raised to power 2 log base 3 5 plus log base 3 2 equal to 100 question mark. Okay, so now what we can do is to write this as 3 log base 3 5. Okay, we put the bracket raised to power 2. Then we also have multiply by 3 log base 3 2 plus the same way we put this, we approach this. So we have 3 log base 3 5 into bracket power 2 multiply by 3 log base 3 2 equal to 100 question mark. So now we approach this from this step to this step when we consider the rule of exponents, that implies base a power m plus n. We can write it as base a power m multiplied by base a power n. So this is what we use to approach this to this. Okay, so with this sign negative here and positive here, which represents this identity over here. Also this represents this over here. So we now have the next step to be this. So now from here We can now simplify our next step with this identity, which implies base a raised to power log base ab can be written as b. So we are using this step all these times, this and this and this. We are writing it in form of this identity. So, and our next step becomes 3. So the first term will be 5 raised to power 2 multiplied by 2 plus 5 raised to power 2 multiplied by 2 equal to 100 question mark. So here 5 raised to power 2 gives us 25 multiplied by 2 plus 25 multiplied by 2 equal to 100 question mark. So 25 multiplied by 2 will give us 50 plus 25 multiplied by 2 give us 50 equal to 100 question mark. So 50 plus 50 will be equal to 100, which is equal to 100. So the left hand side equal to the right hand side, which proves that the value of x at x equal to 2 log base 3 5 plus log base 3 2 is correct. So continue with the next video and continue to enjoy improving your math skill. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this lesson, and we will meet in the next one. Thanks. Bye for now.